Alrighty guys, and we're GTA right back with another video. Now, I just woke up, so this video, you're gonna hear me yawn, and that's I literally just said why. So again, if if I yawn a lot, I literally just woke up, okay? Now, I wanted to make this video a few weeks ago, but not a few weeks ago, not even a week ago, because that's when this update came out. But I was making Minecraft content, so I didn't get to this until literally just now, and I wanted to get to it sooner, but like I said, I was doing Minecraft content. But now here we are, and I'll be reviewing the Sims 4 update in the marketplace. Um, Spoiler alert: none of what I'm going to say in this video is positive. It's literally all negative. I'm just saying that right now. I'm not a huge fan of this update. I'm not a huge fan of the marketplace, but I will go ahead and get to that. Now, obviously, I want to start with the bugs. There are tons and tons and tons and tons of bugs that I can go over in this video, but I can't go over them all. There's a lot. There always is with The Sims 4, and that's literally no surprise with EA and EA's insane greed that seems to be happening. I can't believe I played Minecraft, which is a very successful game. Sims 4 though is not so much. Now, one of the bugs that I want to go over is one that you're seeing right now, and that is the bug where every time you launch your game, you will see your owned packs again as if you had just purchased them. And this happens literally every single time you launch your Sims 4 game. And not only does this reset your pop-ups, but it resets your build mode objects and your task objects. So you literally have to create a sim objects. You literally have to go into each mode and clear out all of the stuff again just for it to go away. And there's literally no point in doing it because if you do it and if you come back to the game, it resets and you have to clear it all over again. I despise this. I absolutely despise this, and it's like EA is like, okay, let me go ahead and throw your packs in your face again, so that way you might get interested in more packs. I don't like that. I don't like this marketing scheme from EA. It's disgusting. It's downright ugly. I hate it. And you want to know something? I think this is less so of a bug and more of a marketing scheme that EA can get you to, that can kind of get you into like in kind of a mood that is like saying, "Oh, well, here's your packs again. You want to buy more? Here you go. Here's to hopefully interest you in buying more packs, so we can get more money, so that way we can make The Sims 4 even a worse of a game." That's literally what this screams to me, and I do not like it at all. I absolutely hate it. So let me go ahead and clear all of this up. It's really frustrating. I hate this so much, but it's I this is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the problems so far that I've experienced with this patch. Um, Now, the marketplace I do not like. I absolutely hate the marketplace. Now, one of the main things you're going to notice is the marketplace, and it's disgusting. I I miss the old store. I miss how it used to was, or how it used to look, and yeah. Now there is a fake in-game currency now, and it's literally screaming Fortnite now. It's literally ridiculous. The Sims 4 is supposed to be a life sim, not a fucking battle pass Fortnite kind of ordeal. It's stupid. Why did EA do this? I have no idea. I mean, if you look on the top right now, it's literally screaming like Fortnite V-Bucks vibes, and I do not like it. I fucking despise this. It's EA. The Sims 4 is literally a life simulator game, not a fucking battle royale game. Okay, it's stupid. It's stupid and it's disgusting. And I don't like it. And completely ridiculously worse than Fortnite because there is no way of getting this in-game currency, which by the way is called Moola, if you were wondering. There is no way to actually get Moola besides purchasing it. So if you play in-game, say you do like certain tasks like get married, have child, or have children, get puppies or something like that, which in a life simulator game you would expect to get rewarded for that kind of stuff, you don't do. Instead, you literally can only get this in-game currency by purchasing it, which does vary depending on your country. Like I'm in the U.S., so a kit. You can no longer get a kit from the PlayStation Store or the Microsoft Store. You can only purchase them using Moola now, which is so freaking stupid. I freaking hate it so much. And again, this does vary depending on what country you live in. So, for example, if you live in the United Kingdom, this would cost about $5 or €5 or £5 if you were in the United Kingdom. It's a bit cheaper for me because I am in the United States, but it's still very bad. I hate it. Um, Now, I also think the UI here is just it's it's confusing to say the least. It's very confusing. The old store was much more it was much more simplistic. It wasn't as complex and it wasn't as hard to understand. Here, it's all over the place and it's kind of jumbled up into one big mess, and you can't really read it. Um, I just do not like it. I hate it. Um, and I'm not a fan of the marketplace. Okay, let's just say that. Um, Now another huge problem that I have, and it's intended, and I don't like it, and it's probably not going to be fixed because it was probably intended, and I hate it as well. So if you go into your game options and if you go to other, um, there is one very important setting here that was removed, and that is to enable and disable uh, your your in-game servers or your online services. So this would allow you to disable the gallery and just have your library enabled, so that way it saves on performance. And if you did not want to see other people's creations, now guess what? You can't do this anymore. It's always default to stay on, and you cannot disable it anymore. I hate this because it was useful to turn off the in-game services to get better performance. Your game would load faster, and it's gone now, and I don't like it. I hate it. And with it, of course, because EA is too lazy, it comes with another issue. Of course, all of the settings to the left here are completely untoggleable, so you can't even uncheck them or check them, which is so fucking stupid. I mean, this is how bad EA is. I mean, you literally cannot uncheck these. You can't toggle them. Um, because, like I said, EA removed the setting, but didn't bother to test it at all. So we're stuck with this bug as a result. But yes. Um, Guys, this is this is broken as shit. I'm not afraid to say it out loud. This is probably the most broken The Sims 4 has ever been. Um, it's really sad. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and to see it in its current state is it's very disheartening for me because I really love this game, and to see it in its current terrible, buggy, broken state is it's 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 really really sad. Now, because of the in-game services being always default set on with no option to toggle it off anymore, the gallery is also very broken. And I'm going to explain why. Now, the gallery did get changed. Um, it did get like kind of like an overhaul, and it did get minor tweaks that you may consider quality of life changes, but it's really not. So basically, if you click on a gallery item now, I'm going to click on this Collins guy, and if you see here, again, the menu has been changed and kind of like overhauled. Um, so uh, Yeah, I thought this was Phil Collins, the singer, but nope. Kind of looked like him, but eh. Uh, so yeah. So another thing too is, and this is a huge bug, and it only happens when you go on if you go offline. If you play the game offline, this is a huge bug. If you go to your own library and if you try to click on any of your gallery items that have DLC, it completely soft locks your game. So you can't even, for example, okay, let me show you. Let me stop talking and actually freaking show you. Um, for example, here, Kurt is my werewolf sim, right? But I am online, so I can do everything just fine. However, if I was to go into the game offline, I would have been completely soft locked just now. You wouldn't be able to push X or A or B or circle depending on what console you're on. The game would be completely soft locked. The only two ways to bypass this issue is if you have a keyboard and mouse and plug it into your PlayStation, so that way you can just click the X on the top right, or completely uh, reset your PlayStation and exit the game. Those are the only two ways you could get past this issue. So again, EA is like, okay, let's change the gallery, but let's not test it at all, and this is the result. It's completely broken. Again, they literally take two steps. They literally take one step forward and they literally take like 4 or 5 steps back. It's horrendous. It's absolutely horrific. And again, to see this game in its current state after what, 12 years almost, 11 and a half years after its release, it's sad. It's very very sad, and I doubt they will ever fix any of these issues. And something that I did mention recently in the recent Sims 4 video is how the Sims 4 is being sold to some Saudi Arabia investors, which is that's another thing too. Um, and it's most likely going to be happening. It's not confirmed or anything, but it's likely going to happen. And when it does, The Sims 4 is even in bigger trouble, because the Saudi Arabia investors that they're selling it to is probably even worse than they are, and that's really sad. Now, one of the main problems now with the gallery, and it's a common issue for everyone, myself included. Before, it was always set to default to newest. Now it's always set to most popular. This is a big problem because whenever you go to your library, it's going to always really default to other people's creations. Like I have these RE characters here on the top. I have Ada, Sheva, Elmar. I have Leon Scott Kennedy, Chris Redfield, Piers Nivens, and Ashley Graham. These are all characters that I didn't make, and obviously because they're RE characters, I don't really play RE. The only Resident Evil game I played was RE5, so I'm not really all that into Resident Evil. Although I do want to play more at some point. I'm not interested in these characters. I'm interested more so in my characters. And if I default to newest, as you can see, more of my creations appear closer to the top. Um, so yeah, the sort by most popular is kind of a problem, and I hope they fix it because it was default to newest. So please, EA, fix this. This is a big problem. Also, fix it to where if you're playing offline, fix that issue where you can't click on things that have DLC because that's kind of bullshit. As long as you own the pack, you should be able to use the DLC. I'm just saying. Um, yeah. Um, Again, just the tip of the iceberg. That's only the few problems that I want to discuss with this new patch. I probably will make a follow-up video discussing more and more issues with it right now currently, but I can't discuss it all in this one video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next one. Let me know the issues you're having with The Sims 4 currently, and let me know what you think of the marketplace. Of course, down in the comments below. I think it's awful. It's atrocious. It's disgusting. I hope they revert it, but knowing the Sims team, they never will. Let's just say that right now. This is fucking atrocious, by the way. I wish they would. Of course, modders have already fixed this, by the way. If you're on PC, of course, this is not a thing on console. But if you're on PC, there's a mod to actually remove this, which is so sad, in my opinion. Modders have to go out their way to create things for other Sims players that EA can't even fix themselves. This should be a setting to remove this and not be in your fucking face. It is literally atrocious. I fucking despise it. Um, I again, I'm sorry for the swearing on this video, but I think it's valid given all of the circumstances and all of the issues that come with the marketplace. I think it's very valid. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next one, and peace out.